you know, in fact, I didn't mean that in that she's really old. Oh, she's got a face like a herring's ball bag. But I didn't mean it like that. I mean, she's been going for a bit. But people like her are really exciting. People like, you know, people who are just appearing on the circuit day in, day out. People like Tiffany Stevenson, who are really interesting, clever political comics. And that's really exciting to see. It happens day in, day out. Nat Tapley, who's great, who does, he does this character called Sir Ian Bowler, who's like this Tory MP, it's marvellous. And I was doing a benefit gig with him recently, and he came on as this Tory MP. He's fantastic, because he just comes on and goes, we've all lost someone. We've all lost someone, the lady. We've lost the lady. I'd like to pay my tribute to her. And he gets out the W.H. Auden poem, Stop All the Clocks, and reads Stop All the Clocks for Thatcher. It's fucking brilliant. He was amazing. And people, you know, there are a whole load of people who appear on the Free Fringe, you know, Chris Coltrane, all those guys who run the sort of Lolitics, which are political clubs. There's lots of stuff going on.
And there's also you as well, though.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, you were doing, and like sometimes I saw an article once where someone was going, you know, there was about one of the comedians that's been imprisoned in Iran or, you know, one of these countries going, why can't British comedians do something like that? And you got to go, well, because it's quite hard to do that.
What, to be imprisoned in Iran?
You're not really a proper comedian until you've been killed for your jokes. You've been murdered for your jokes.
That is quite a Catholic approach to comedy. Once you're dead, we'll deify you.
But, you know, you've been, for you know, 20, 30 years been doing political stuff and getting. I think partly.
I should say as well, when you said, you know, I've had a real. I was sitting there today thinking, fuck. I was listening to the news all about the police spying on the Lawrence family and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And you just think, fuck, this has gone on for so long. And I started to think, oh God, this has happened. When I started thinking of all the stuff that I'd been involved in. And all this is just true. And I think I've come out sort of fairly well of it, you know, in the fact that I still quite like some police officers. That's true, I do. They're quite, you know, they're quite nice, some of them. But I sat and thought, oh, fuck, it started with, when I was doing the Mark Thomas College project, we did a programme where I asked for all my data protection. And we found out that there was a minister of trade called Dick Caborn, who we actually got released the papers that said, from a civil servant that said, the minister has asked for us to dig for dirt on Thomas so he can rubbish him. So he like had this, you know, I was thrilled. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You've got a Labour minister asking their civil servants to act illegally, to dig for dirt on you, and you just think, well, that shows I'm doing my job properly, you know. But then after that, we had this really weird thing where I was working with a group called Campaign Against Arms Trade, and they were infiltrated by